Hello, welcome to CBM Port with me, Chef Bill Mkono Manene Kowet Mbaya. And today I'm going to prepare dry fried beef served with kachumbari. That is a Kenyan salad, very popular. When you come to Kenya, just ask about kachumbari and utaletewa kwa meza wherever you visit in Kenya. That is a Kenyan salad. Very delicious, very easy to make. So let's get into cooking. I usually eat with a lot of veggies. I like eating delicious, beautiful, exquisite food and meals. Yeah. As you can see here, this is very, very scrumptious. So let's get into cooking. CBM Pot with me, Chef Bill Mkono. Let's do this. I like ribs. Yeah? So these are ribs. Very, very fresh. I like taking fresh stuff or cooking with the fresh ingredients. Our ginger garlic in pesto mortar. So I'm going to crush it. Our fresh tomatoes and coriander, soaked red onions to eradicate the acidity part. So I'm going to put our beef in a sufuria and add just a little bit of water. I don't want to eat very tough meat because it is dry fried. I'm going to brown it. I'm going to fry it. So I don't want it to be tough. I'm going to add some chili cubes. They are very, very salty, guys. Always note that. They are very salty. So I have to be very cautious while using them. So I usually don't add any salt in my food wherever I use these cubes. So I'm trying to infuse as much flavor as I can in that beef, yeah, because it is dry fried. So I'm going to add ginger garlic, crushed ginger garlic, fresh. So I'm trying to add as much flavor as I can in that beef, yeah. So when it boils, it infuses a lot of flavor. My name is Koet Mbaya Sana with me, Chef Bill Mkono hapa CBM pot, and in our pot today it is dry fried beef served with kachumbari. So let our beef continue boiling there. Our beef continue boiling. I'm going to pickle the onions because it takes a lot of time. So I've added salt and I'm going to add sugar in that water. I will stir it up so that it can dissolve very well in that water when pickling, so that it is easily absorbed by the onion. So pickling your onions is very essential when you are making kachumbari because it eradicates the pungent aftertaste in your mouth. Yeah. There is a very bitter taste that is left on your tongue after you have swallowed something like kachumbari. So that's what we are trying to eradicate by pickling those onions. So you have to make sure they are very well covered in that water, very well covered so that they can absorb as much flavor as they can from that water. So it's very, very essential to pickle your onions so that you are not left with that pungent tanginess on your tongue or in your mouth. So that's a very, very crucial tip in cookery. So our beef is doing very well, as you can see here. And I'm going to be very cautious with this gravy. So I'm not going to eradicate or boil that gravy until it dries. I'm going to preserve a little bit so it helps in infusing even more flavor. So as you can see, I'm harvesting the gravy. I'm not going to throw it away. It will come very handy in the video, the way you will see in the video ahead. So I'm going to add a little bit of oil in a hot pan. Never ever put oil in a cold pan because it will burn. So our pan is ready. So I'm going to add the boiled beef because I want to give it more authentic flavor, more flavor in the beef. And one tip that you must always remember, this is a culinary tip, yeah. Wherever you are cooking beef, this is very, very essential. Whenever you are cooking beef, always make sure you burn it just a little bit because it will give it even more flavor. That authentic flavor of beef When you burn it just a little bit, it becomes very, very scrumptious, very delicious. Keep on stirring so that the brown can be evenly distributed on the meat. Kuongezea mautamu, mautamu reloaded. Hii ni mautamu tupu peke yake, hakuna kitu ingine. I usually eat with a lot of veggies because I don't play about with food. If you play about with food, man, you are not serious. So I usually like eating sexy stuff, and I enjoy cooking sexy meals, and I'll keep on stirring because I want the browning to be evenly distributed, as we will see here. PBM Pot, cooking, blending, memories, maneno iko wet mbaya sana with me Chef Bill Mkono. Our beef is browning very well. So I'll keep on stirring the beef, as you see here, because I want the browning to be evenly distributed. Maneno iko wet mbaya sana. You have to be patient, yeah. Anything sweet takes time. Anything successful takes time. So I use a lot of onions, as you see here. I love using a lot of onions. And another culinary tip that you must always remember, the more onions you use in your food, the more flavor your food is going to have. That is a basic. You must always remember that. I prefer using a lot of onions than tomatoes because that is the base, the foundation of your food. Onions are the most important, crucial ingredient in your food. So I'm going to sweat the onions. Sweating is a process of softening anything that you are cooking. So I'm going to sweat the onions. That is a method of cooking. So it's not that sweating that you think of. This is a sweating of a method of cooking in culinary. So I'm going to keep on stirring. You can add salt if you want, but remember those cubes are very salty. So I'm not going to add any salt here. That gravy, this is the point I'm going to use it. This gravy does a lot of miracle. The magic touch it adds in the beef is very, very, very crucial. So I'm going to add that gravy. This gravy will add a kick in your food, yeah, a very, very important kick, because it will infuse even more flavor in the onions. It will have that authentic beef flavor. It has a lot of nutrients, because if you throw it away, all the nutrients in the beef are lost like that. So I'm not going to throw any. I'm going to add very finely chopped coriander or dhania, if you like, to add even more flavor, to add another dimension in the food. Yeah. So utamu iko hapa, my friend, let me tell you. Mautamu iko hapa. If you don't like sexy stuff, you have a problem. Mautamu iko hapa, my friend, don't play about. So our beef is ready, as you can see. So I'm going to prepare to mix the kachumbari. Maneno iko wet mbaya. After some time, our onions have pickled for over 30 minutes. So they have that authentic flavor of kachumbari or onions, and have eradicated the pungent taste or aftertaste that always remains in your mouth when you eat kachumbari and the onions and tomatoes are not pickled. You have chopped coriander. So I'm going to drain excess water from those onions and mix it with the finely julienne tomatoes. You must always make sure when you make kachumbari, all the ingredients are very well cut. Yeah, you need very finely well cut ingredients when you make kachumbari. Yeah, to have something sexy, something delicious. Yeah. So I'm going to pour a little bit of vinegar. Vinegar helps in eradicating any contamination in the salad, because you are not going to cook it anywhere. You are going to take it raw. So you have to make sure you eradicate any contamination in your food. So I'm going to add some salt and sugar, just a little bit of it. That sugar helps in eradicating the acidity part of tomatoes, the tanginess in your mouth. Ukimeza chakula hiyo kale kaukali kanabakianga kwa ulimi, ukifanya unasikia some bitterness on your tongue. That's what we are trying to eradicate when you season your food when you season the kachumbari with the sugar. So when you add that and you stir it very well, make sure the seasoning is evenly distributed, the vinegar, everything, every ingredient in that kachumbari is well mixed. You will have a very, very scrumptious dish. Maneno iko wetu mbaya sana with me Chef Bill Mkono. Hapa ni CBM pot. We cook and blend memories. CBM pot. Our kachumbari is ready. Very, very sexy. Wow. Let me tell you, utamu yenye iko hapa, my friend, it just requires to be done a lot of justice. Mautamu reloaded. You need to do justice to such a beautiful stuff. You just have to eat it. Maneno iko wetu mbaya sana. So our kachumbari is ready. Our beef is ready, as you can see. It's so sexy, man. So beautiful, so delicious. Motamu iko hapa, my friend, ni tamu mbaya. Hapa motamu yenye iko hapa, I think ni tamu kushinda nini. Haki ya Mungu. Ni tamu mbaya. Very sexy, very beautiful, very exquisite. Let me plate the food. And there it is. CBM pot today in our pot is dry fried beef served with kachumbari. CBM pot cooking, blending memories. And that is dry fried beef and kachumbari. A voice on that plate. This is my voice on that plate. And I really, really like taking beautiful, exquisite meals. And this is our meal for today, dry fried beef served with kachumbari. This meal you can take with any ingredient or with any accompaniment of your choice. Any accompaniment, be it ugali in Kenya, be it pap in South Africa, fufu in Nigeria, rice. You can take it with naan bread. You can take it with any type of potatoes, chapati, you name them, pancake, anjera, all these things you can take with this. So maneno iko wetu mbaya sana, Chef Bill Mkono. Thank you so much for watching. Muchas gracias, merci, asanteni sana. Maneno iko wetu mbaya. Ciao, adios.